Episode 1: The Disappearance. The grand ballroom sparkled with opulence as the town's elite gathered for the annual gala, celebrating Arthur Sinclair's charitable contributions. As the night wore on, whispers of Arthur's absence began to ripple through the crowd. The evening's festivities came to an abrupt halt when it was discovered that Arthur was nowhere to be found, leaving the guests in a state of bewilderment. Detective Miller, known for his tenacity and sharp instincts, was summoned to the scene. Initially treating the situation as a routine missing person case, he began piecing together the events of the evening. As he delved deeper, the town buzzed with speculation, each rumor more sensational than the last. The investigation took a grim turn when a bloodied garment, unmistakably belonging to Arthur, was discovered near the docks. The evidence suggested a violent struggle, casting a shadow of doubt over the initial assumptions. With this new development, the police officially declared Arthur Sinclair missing under suspicious circumstances, setting the stage for a complex investigation. Episode 2: Threads of Suspicion. Detective Miller's first interview was with Eleanor Vance, Arthur's former lover, whose theatrical display of grief seemed slightly exaggerated. Her dramatic flair raised questions about her sincerity, and Miller couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to her story. As he probed further, Eleanor's emotional responses only deepened his suspicions. Meanwhile, evidence of Arthur's tumultuous business relationship with Thomas Sterling began to surface. Documents revealed heated arguments over failed ventures, painting a picture of a partnership on the brink of collapse. The tension between the two men was palpable, and Miller knew he had to dig deeper into this lead. A flashback to a confrontation between Arthur and Thomas showed financial documents scattered across a desk, their voices raised in anger. The scene was intense, highlighting the stakes involved in their business dealings. With this revelation, Thomas Sterling emerged as the primary suspect, shifting the focus of the investigation. Episode 3: A History of Animosity. Detective Miller turned his attention to the Davies family, long-standing rivals of the Sinclairs. His investigation uncovered a deep-seated animosity that spanned generations, fueled by past grievances and competition. The history between the two families was fraught with tension, providing a potential motive for foul play. As Miller delved deeper, he discovered that a younger member of the Davies family harbored a personal vendetta against Arthur. A past injustice had left a bitter taste, and the desire for retribution simmered beneath the surface. This revelation added a new layer of complexity to the case, as the Davies family became a significant lead. A flashback to the gala revealed a heated altercation between Arthur and a young Davies, their words sharp and cutting. The public nature of their confrontation underscored the intensity of their animosity, making the Davies family a viable suspect. With this new information, Miller's investigation took a new direction, shifting focus from Thomas Sterling. Episode 4: The Unreliable Witness. A new witness emerged, claiming to have seen a struggle on the docks the night of Arthur's disappearance. The testimony seemed promising, but Detective Miller quickly found inconsistencies in the account. The witness's troubled past and reputation for fabricating stories cast doubt on their reliability. Miller's skepticism grew as he uncovered more about the witness's background. Their history of deception made it difficult to discern fact from fiction, complicating the investigation further. The case hinged on this testimony, yet the uncertainty surrounding it left Miller questioning its validity. A flashback depicted the witness observing the docks, their view obscured by shadows and distance. The ambiguity of the scene left room for doubt about what they truly saw, adding another layer of uncertainty to the case. With this unreliable evidence, Miller faced the challenge of navigating a complex web of deception. Episode 5: Doubts and Deception. Detective Miller's investigation took a surprising turn as he delved into Arthur Sinclair's past. Hidden secrets began to surface, revealing a side of Arthur that the town had never seen. The beloved benefactor's image was tarnished by revelations of financial crisis and unethical business practices. Evidence emerged suggesting that Arthur was facing significant debts, threatening to unravel his carefully crafted persona. The discovery of a hidden ledger painted a less than heroic picture, exposing shady dealings and questionable decisions. As Miller pieced together the evidence, he began to suspect that Arthur's disappearance was more complex than initially thought. The possibility of a staged event loomed large as Miller considered the lengths Arthur might go to escape his troubles. The investigation took on a new dimension, with each revelation adding to the intrigue. As the pieces of the puzzle fell into place, Miller prepared for the unexpected twists that lay ahead. Episode 6: The Benefactor's Return. The investigation reached its peak as Detective Miller confronted a suspect with the unearthed secrets. The confrontation led to a confession that pointed towards a more elaborate scheme than anyone had anticipated. The town was on edge, bracing for the final revelations that would bring the mystery to a close. As the tension mounted, a final confrontation was planned, with Miller determined to uncover the truth. Just as a suspect was about to be apprehended, Arthur Sinclair made a dramatic return, revealing the shocking truth. He had staged his death to escape his debts and problematic relationships, leaving the town stunned. The murder mystery unraveled into a complex story of deception, with Arthur's return turning the investigation on its head. The suspects were now complicit in covering up the fake death, adding another layer to the story. The town grappled with the surprising lengths a man would go to disappear and restart his life, leaving a lasting impact on everyone involved.